Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today we're going to be doing a quick dip into Cyberpunk 2077, CD Projekt Red's upcoming RPG game based on Mike Pondsmith's RPG tabletop game of the same name. So I've collected a few clips. We're going to go a little bit into lore, a little bit into the gameplay that we've seen so far. We've got our countdown going right there. For our live playthrough, we are going to be playing on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/crackanoon at 5:30 Central Time. That's 12:30 a.m. GMT. And we'll probably be doing a corpo playthrough. We'll figure it all out when we actually play. In the meantime, I did want to jump into these videos. The first one we have is a deep dive video from a while back. But it does kind of give you an idea of the lore here to where, you know what, I'm just going to let the clip talk for itself. Here we go.
Hey V, you alright?
Let's do this. Okay. What now? Johnny?
A little bit of backstory here. I'm sure a lot of you don't know what a BBS is. A BBS is what you used to connect to the internet before the internet is what it was today. So, yeah. They also make reference to the net, which is very important to the cyberpunk genre.
Where are we?
Our BBS, Data Fortress. Bridge to the deep net. Beyond, there are no borders. Beyond the black wall.
So yeah, here's a little bit of lore for you. I believe it was William Gibson who coined the idea that the net was a shared hallucination. It could have been Bethke, it could have been a number of other writers. But it's a visualization of everything that's connected to the net, basically. And there is some other lore we can get into there as to whether or not the stuff that's red is like rogue AIs trying to break through, which I don't know if you're a fan of William Gibson. Maybe that's the child of Winter Mutant Neuromancer trying to, expand their realms, absorb more information. Here we're going to have a little bit of the actual RPG system, talk a little bit about life paths and things like that. We'll go ahead and get that started.
The character creation in Cyberpunk 2077 is the kind you'd expect from a full-fledged RPG. You start by choosing your past, important because this unlocks special options at important story junctures. You also fully customize your character using a deep customization system that spans not only your look and style, but also your abilities. Cyberpunk 2077 does not feature fixed classes. Instead, it has a
little bit of a
fluid
sneak
class
peek
system
of
that
your
allows players to mix
point
and match
system.
a wide range of abilities to suit their playstyles. You can create a strong solo character, a skilled netrunner, or any other hybrid
Oh my
class
goodness.
you can imagine.
What's going on upstairs? And there's that. Now the next video that we're going to be showing is one that I like for a little more lore. It touches on the Voodoo Boys and Netwatch, and that is kind of a narrative of cultural appropriation according to Mike Pondsmith. The Voodoo Boys could also represent the voodoo gods that were present in William Gibson's series. There's just a lot of William Gibson in this natively. You can't get away from it. He's the godfather of cyberpunk. We'll let it play.
don't get to do anything in the net unnoticed. There's always someone watching. It could be corpos, or even worse, it could be Netwatch. And that is exactly the case here.
Who is they?
Netwatch. They're always out to fuck us.
Netwatch and the Voodoo Boys are like fire and ice. The first of these wants to maintain the old order and protect people from AI anarchy originating from beyond the Black Wall. The Voodoo Boys want to establish contact with the free AIs. They believe this will enable their boundless expansion on the net and grant them the upper hand over Netwatch. Netwatch sees this as the end of the world. Both are right.
That's just another little drop of lore there. Now, this next video is one that I think whoever edited it should be very proud of. It's a cool video. I like it. I hope I don't get a DCMA or a takedown order from it.
Currently in Pacifica, one of Night City's 6 unique districts.
More lore.
Nah. You guys aren't exactly great at rolling out the welcome mat for outsiders.
It was designed to be a tourist hotspot within the city. As you can see, this didn't pan out. When uncertainty struck the global economy, investors pulled their funding, leaving most establishments unfinished. It's one of those places where expectations and reality collided, resulting in a heap of disappointment. Ongoing gang wars plague this part of the city. Outsiders don't come here if they don't have to. Even by Night City's standards, it's dangerous to those unfamiliar with it. Taking a casual stroll here would not be a good idea. A fast motorbike or armor-plated car would be the safer option. But places like this have their advantages. If you're in need of rare goods or illegal cyberware, Pacifica's bustling local markets are a good place to start your search.
So with that, we do know we're going to end up with 5 districts. Options for a motorcycle or cars, variety of implants and weapons and all kind of stuff to choose from. Catch us here on day 1 and we'll go into much deeper detail on those. This is the video that the editor should be very proud of. I want to pause right here to point out the tech weapon and perhaps a little bit of view into the crafting system. You can see a few different pieces here. It looks like 6. Magazine, trigger, bump stock, rail, scope, and barrel. But this will just be a little bit of the weapons you can find in the game. But it's also very well put together.
Sovi, are you willing?
Yeah, I'm in.
And there you have it. Now we have one more clip we're going to show here in a moment. This is my chance to set everything up. We are going to be playing Cyberpunk 2077 live. December 10th, 12:30 a.m. GMT. That's December 9th, 5:30 p.m. Central Time, which is what I'm operating off of. CD Projekt Red did drop a launch video today, which we're going to show here at the end of the screen. I'm going to be switching to it here just in a moment. In the meantime, if you like what you're seeing and hearing, you know what to do. Catch me at Twitch at twitch.tv/crackanoon, and you can find me on YouTube under the same handle. We're going to switch to this video. We're doing our countdown, just under 20 hours to go. It's going to be a lot of fun. Without any further ado, I'm just going to fast forward this to there.
Test of a person's true value. Death. Facing, staring it down. Johnny, I got you.
Pressure's tanking.
It's neurogenic shock. He's dying.
V, you in there?
My head. So what now?
Now, you find out what it is you need to do.
A thing of beauty, I know.
You've never backed down from anything in your life, even when you maybe should have. You go through Night City knowing a stray bullet could end you while hailing a cab. But that's never stopped you from taking action.
You believe you cheated death. It is death that has cheated you.
If you gotta kill, kill. If you gotta burn it all to the ground, then let it burn.
On the ground, asshole, don't move!
Out of my house! No!
Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory?
And there it is, our new launch video. So a couple things I wanted to mention before I disco here. I did want to say, A, Samurai reminds me of Curfew. If you're a fan of William Gibson, maybe you know what I'm talking about. And B, in that last video, I almost missed. It was the woman in red. It was always the woman in red. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. We hope you join us when we begin our playthrough. We're going to play Valorant at some time between now and then, just to kind of fill some hours. But catch us on the channel. Happy hunting.